We do get a snapback in jobless claims after the big rise last week. We fall back to 231,000. That's below the estimate. Last week was revised up by 1,000, so it was 264. But remember, this was all in theory because of fraud in Texas. Texas officials say there were a whole lot of illegal filings the week before, and that looks like it is the case. The ongoing claims number is 1,920,000. That falls from 1,927,000. So the jobless claims numbers improve, take a little bit of that edge off in terms of what's happening with the economy. Of course, the Fed sticking with that. Now, Philadelphia Fed is out as well. It jumps to 23.2 from negative 0.3 in terms of the overall number, and the prices paid index drops to 46.8 versus 66.8. So a significant improvement on the inflation side for Philadelphia Fed. Don't have the explanation for that yet, but we'll look into it.
That's the pickup in activity that so many equity market bulls are looking for. Mike, stay close. I want to come back to you on the Federal Reserve in just a moment. I want to break down these numbers with Lisa. So jobless claims come in with a nice downside surprise, 231. As Mike pointed out, in the previous week, had this odd quirk coming out of Texas. A lot of people thought that maybe they were the wrong kind of filings for unemployment benefits. Claims have come back down to 231, fraudulent filings, with the conversation that we were having last week. So the good news is that we've returned back to the 230s on jobless claims.